Welcome to Relationship Flow with Covenant Amara. Thank you for being part of Relationship Flow, and I welcome you to this edition of Relationship Flow. We're still talking about relationship, and please, I'd like to appeal for those of you who have not subscribed to this channel. Kindly click on the red subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. If you are watching me now, I expect you to do that. Thank you. And today I'm going to be as brief as I can, but we are going to look into this topic of the woman Miriam, which we already know, who murdered her husband, who stabbed her husband to death. Now, this is all about relationship. As you already know, we talk about relationship. What must have caused this incident? What must have, led this woman to stab her husband? That is anger. That is wrong. Now, I'm not trying to, you know, place some judgment, but anger is part of it, which is very, very key in relationship. We need to control our anger. When it comes to anger in a relationship, we must control it. It was basically anger that made that woman to go to that extent of stabbing her husband. That's what the story entails. Now, we are not disputing the fact that probably the husband must have done something wrong to her, whatever the case may be. I'm not here to to start telling the stories about what happened. We all read newspapers, we listen to news. I'm sure we have the details of the story. Some are allegations, some are just cooked up, so we are not going to dwell on that. But basically, let's look at it this way. For you to have agreed to get married to someone, to a man or to a woman, you must have loved him. You confess your love, actually. Because we don't really understand the meaning of this love anymore. No amount of anger should overpower your love for someone you actually vow to spend the rest of your life with. You understand? No amount of anger, we should not allow the anger to lead us to that extent. It is very wrong. So this woman, you must have vowed to spend the rest of to love this man. Whatever issue that actually came up should have been controlled at the moment. So let's work on our anger. And then if you know you didn't really intend to get married to this man, or probably something, some questions are just coming up. What actually led to this marriage in the first place? Because if you ended up with this person, you are supposed to love him or her. You're supposed to love him for the rest of your life. Now the questions coming up: what actually brought these people together? Was it really love? Or that is where reasons for wrong marriages come up. Now we have several reasons why people get married. Some people get married in the wrong way, wrong reasons. As a matter of fact, wrong reasons why people go into relationships and marry. One, of course, is because my age mates are getting married. My age mates have kids. Their kids are grown up. Their kids are in the university. And I don't want people to look at me like I have a wrong character, a bad character that is not suitable for marriage. Another is pretense, lies. So many things can actually cause that. But let's not go into relationship or marriage for wrong reasons. That's the kind of advice. Let's know who we love and who we truly love, and be ready to take anything you have to take in that relationship to keep it, to make it work. Now, instead of going into relationship and at the end of the day coming up with such a bad result, it's better you stay unmarried. There is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with you deciding to stay married. If you stay unmarried, if you want to concentrate on certain things, that you want to avoid certain situations that you know to yourself that you cannot control, because society is not a sin, it's not bad, it's just the society that made it compulsory. In as much as the holy book, the Bible, approves of marriage, you know, at the same time, it's the same Bible that said if you can handle it, it's better to remain single and serve the Lord, you know. So, but people are making it look like it's something compulsory, that if you are not married, your own is the worst, you have a worst case, you know. It's not like that. So advice coming to you from Covenant Amara or relationship flow is, it's either you stay unmarried or keep your marriage, make your marriage work. Do away with some characters that will ruin your marriage, some habits, whether you're a man or a woman. Do away with those habits that will ruin your marriage at the end of the day. Let's look at this picture, you know. I'm sure the woman is crying and is regretting it. That's what anger can cause. So let's control our anger as well, and every other character that affects our relationship and marriage. As I'm talking to you, also know that I'm talking to myself as well. Thank you once again for joining Relationship Flow today with Covenants Amara. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please just click on the red subscribe button below this video and subscribe. Thank you for staying with us today. God bless you.